From which page we have to continue, beta?
Ma'am, page number 36.
Again, who is this A? The alphabet A student. Your name? Your name, otherwise I'll remove you. The best thing is to remove such students. Okay, so which page number, Bhumika?
Ma'am, page number 36.
Okay, children, page
Fourth
number 30.
paragraph.
And fifth para?
Ma'am, fourth para.
Fourth para, right. Okay. Okay, now can you tell me which project won Ebride first place in the county and he got a chance to participate in the International Science and Engineering Fair? Which project? Who will tell me? Yes, Samiksha?
Ma'am, the project was that the spots which are present on the butterflies are not ornamental, they are required for its growth.
Ah, very good. That is required for the butterfly's full development. So, a bright and one of the excellent science student, both of them had built a device, okay, that showed that the spots, they were not ornamental. Rather, they produced a hormone, okay, that was necessary for the development of the butterfly. Very good, Samiksha. Okay, now the next para. I have done the next para also. Then come to the fourth one as a high school junior. Put the date, hurry up. Written,
Yes,
written
ma'am.
the date. Okay. So as a high school junior, Richard Ebright continued his advanced experiments on the monarch pupa. That year, his project won first place at the International Science Fair
Yes, ma'am.
and gave him another chance to work in the army laboratory during the summer. Okay. Now, when he was a high school junior, Richard Ebright, he just continued with all his experiments. Okay. And which experiments he was doing on the monarch pupa. Okay. And the same year, his project it also won first place at the International Science Fair also, and he got an opportunity. He got a chance to work in the army lab during the summers. In his senior year, he went a step further. He grew cells from a monarch wing in a culture and showed that the cells would divide and developed into normal butterfly wing scales only if they were fed the hormone from the gold spots. Underline this. Now, see, in the senior year, he went a step further. He did more experiments. And what did he do? He grew cells from a monarch's wing in a culture and showed monarch wings से cell निकाले, grew them, और ये दिखाया that the cells would divide and develop into normal butterfly. Got it? Normal butterfly wing scales. Wing scales, you got it? You see the scales, the linings. Okay, the linings are there on the wings of the butterfly. तो ये divide हो सकते हैं और develop हो सकते हैं into normal butterfly wing scales. लेकिन कब? Only if they were fed the hormone from the gold spots. यदि उन्हें feed कराया जाए हार्मोन्स जो गोल्ड स्पॉट से निकलते हैं उन हार्मोन्स को फीड कराया जाए तो द विंग स्केल्स को डिवाइड एंड डेवलप्ड इनटू नॉर्मल बटरफ्लाई. That project won first place for geology, underline it, the first place at the international fair again. And then he spent summer after graduation doing further work at the Army Laboratory and at the laboratory of the US Department of Agriculture. Now see what happened the following summer. Following is the coming summer, okay, the next summer. After his freshman year at Harvard University, Ebride went back to the laboratory of the Department of Agriculture and did more work on the hormones from the gold spot. Okay. And when he was a fresh student, freshman means when he was there in the first year at Harvard University, he went back to the lab of the Department of Agriculture. There he went back and he did more experiments and he did more work on the hormones that were taken from the gold spots. Using the laboratory's sophisticated instrument, he was able to identify the hormones chemical structure. Okay. Harvard University, a very famous and well-known universities of the world. Okay, top class university है. तो वहाँ के उसने क्या करा, जो sophisticated instruments थे एब्राइट ने ले लिए और उससे he was successful in identifying the hormones chemical structure. Okay, hormone का जो chemical structure होता है, that he was successful in identifying. A year and a half later, during his junior year, Ebride got the idea for his new theory about cell life. It came while he was looking at X-ray photos of the chemical structure of a hormone. और ईयर एंड हाफ लेटर मीन्स 1.5 साल के बाद जब वो जूनियर ईयर में थे, एब्राइट गॉट द आइडिया फॉर हिज न्यू थ्योरी का आइडिया मिला अबाउट सेल लाइफ और ये आइडिया आया उनके दिमाग में व्हेन ही वाज लुकिंग एट एक्सरे फोटोज ऑफ द केमिकल स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ अ हार्मोन. अंडरस्टैंडिंग?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When he saw those photos, Ebride didn't shout, Eureka, or even I have got it. But he believed that along with his findings about insect hormones, the photos gave him the answer to one of biology's puzzles, how the cell can read the blueprints of its DNA. DNA is the substance in the nucleus of a cell that controls heredity. Underline it. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Underline?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when a year and a half later, when he was in the junior year, beta, he got the idea of this new theory about the cell life. And this idea came into his mind when he was looking at the X-ray photos of the chemical structure of a hormone. When he saw the photos, he did not shout, but he believed that along with his findings, जो भी उसने findings करी, researches करी हैं about insect hormones, the photos give him the answer to one of biology's puzzles. है ना, जो biology का एक puzzle है, उसका उसको answer मिल गया. He got the answer of it. Okay, the puzzle was solved. क्या था? How the cell can read the blueprint of its DNA. So DNA is the substance in the nucleus of a cell that controls heredity. इन्होंने पढ़ा होगा ना? Deoxyribonucleic. हाँ. It determines the form and function of the cell. Thus, DNA is the blueprint for life. Now, Ebride and his college roommate James R. Ong, this is not wrong, this is Ong, worked all that night drawing pictures and constructing plastic models of molecules to show how it could happen. अब Ebride और उनके college roommate थे James R. Wong. They worked all the night, throughout the night they worked. और पूरी रात उन्होंने क्या काम करा बेटा? They drew pictures, they constructed, they made plastic models of molecules के plastic models बनाए, ये show करने के लिए कि how it could happen. Together they later wrote the paper that explained the theory. और बाद में उन्होंने पूरी है ना पेपर राइटिंग करी जिसमें ये पूरी थ्योरी को एक्सप्लेन कर. Surprising, no one knew him. Richard Ebright graduated from Harvard with highest honors, second in his class of 1,510 students. See, it was very surprising that no one, who knew him. Okay, earlier nobody knew him. So he graduated from Harvard University and he got highest honors. Okay, there in the university, and he stood second in the class of 1,510 students. Ebright went on to become a graduate student researcher at Harvard Medical School. और बाद में वो एक graduate student researcher भी बन गए थे in the Harvard Medical School. There he began doing experiments to test his theory. Okay, और वहाँ पर he started with his experiments of doing the what the theories means of testing his theory. Now, if the theory proves correct, it will be a big step towards understanding the processes of life. अब जब उन्होंने experiments करे अपनी theory को test करने के लिए, तो this was considered कि यदि है ना So now what happened, beta? When he says that if the theory, okay, it was said that if the theory it proved to be correct, so that would be a big step, you know, if it proves correct. यदि correct prove हो जाती है, तो ये बहुत बड़ा step होगा towards understanding the processes of life. Okay, एक बहुत बड़ा उनको success मिलेगा. Okay, किस में मिलेगा? Towards understanding the जो life के processes होते हैं ना, जो लाइफ की प्रक्रिया होती है उसको समझने में. It might also lead to new ideas for preventing some types of cancer and other diseases. Okay, और हो सकता है ये मानना था, probability थी कि कुछ न्यू आइडियाज ऐसे मिल जाएं जिसकी वजह से जो तरह तरह के कैंसर्स होते हैं और अदर डिजीजेस ओके वो होती हैं that might be prevented. Okay, उन्हें रोका जा सके. Of all of this is possible because of Ebright's scientific curiosity. Okay, और ये सब कैसे possible हुआ? Ebright की scientific curiosity. What is curiosity? Eagerness जो उनके अंदर थी, है ना, एक जिज्ञासा थी. His high school research into the purpose of the spots on a monarch pupa eventually led him to his theory about cell life. Okay, और जो research उन्होंने करी थी on the purpose के spots क्यों होते हैं on a monarch pupa, eventually, okay, finally उसका result क्या हुआ कि it led him to his theory about cell life. Okay. Richard Ebright has been interested in science since he first began collecting butterflies. This we know very well that in the very beginning only he started collecting butterflies. Why? Because he did not have any company or so on. Okay, so then only he started a somewhat an interest in science. Okay, but not so deeply that he hasn't time for other interests. लेकिन इतना deep भी नहीं था कि दूसरे interests वो पूरे नहीं करते थे. Ebright also became a champion debater. Got it, better? In the beginning only, you know, he developed what? He developed somewhat interest in science, but he was not wholly, yani truly devoted to science. He had other interests also at the same time. दूसरे भी interest थे, वो champion debater हो गए, public speaker हो गए, a good canoeist हो गए, and all around outdoor person. Underline कर लो. Okay. What is canoeing? Do you know what is canoeing? Do you know what is canoeing, beta? एक तरह की नाव होती है, ओके, बोटिंग होती है, कैनोइंग. So Besides, okay, having interest in science, he had interest in other fields also. बहुत अच्छे डिबेटर थे, बहुत अच्छे पब्लिक स्पीकर थे, बहुत अच्छे कैनोइस्ट थे, और all around outdoors persons थे. Okay, means he had many qualities. He is also an expert photographer, particularly of nature and scientific exhibits. Okay, जो चीजें exhibit यानी दिखाती हैं of scientific nature या of natural. In high school, Richard Ebright was a straight A student. Okay, सीधे साधे से A grade के student थे. Because learning was easy, he turned a lot of energy towards the debating and model United Nations Club. Now what happened in high school, you know, Richard Ebright was a very simple, ओके बहुत सीधे साधे से ए ग्रेड स्टूडेंट थे. उस समय उन्हें लगा लर्निंग वाज क्वाइट इजी. ओके, you don't have to put lot of effort, so he diverted his attention towards other fields. He also found someone to admire, Richard A. Verrier, his social studies teacher and advisor to both clubs. See now, he also admired his teachers, social studies के जो teacher थे, Richard A. Verrier, okay, जो उनके बहुत अच्छे टीचर भी थे, एडवाइजर भी थे. मिस्टर वरियर was the perfect person for me then. Why? Because he was truly guided by his teacher. तो कहते मेरे लिए बिल्कुल perfect person थे. He opened my mind to new ideas, Ebright said. Okay, Bhumika, who's sending you good morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Who has sent you good morning?
Ma'am, Aishwarya.
Why right now?
Ma'am, actually, she was sending to you and by mistake sent to me, so I was replying, I am not ma'am.
Okay. So now Richard would always give that extra effort, Mr. Warrior said. What pleased me was here was this person who put in 3 or 4 hours at night doing debate researches besides doing his research with butterflies and his other interests. So now he was very much impressed by this social studies teacher. He says, and Mr. Warrior, you know, he was the perfect person for him, according to Ebright. And Ebright, he also said that he opened my mind to new ideas. Okay, means he gave me lots and lots of new ideas. And Richard would always give that extra effort. किसने किसने ये compliment दिया? मिस्टर वरियर ने एक बार compliment दिया कि रिचर्ड जो है हमेशा extra effort देते थे. और सबसे ज्यादा मुझे जो बात please करती थी, that made me happy, was this person, ये इंसान Ebright, who always put in 3 or 4 hours at night, okay, रात को, है ना, besides doing all his researches with butterflies और दूसरे interest के साथ भी, he used to put 3 or 4 hours at night doing debate research. समझ गए? यानी कोई टॉपिक दिया जाए तो आप रिसर्च करते हो कि नहीं डिबेट की. Okay, that particular topic, okay, he looked for and he used to spend 3 or 4 hours besides doing all other researches. रिचर्ड वॉज कॉम्पिटेटिव. ये हमने पहले ही पढ़ लिया था कि रिचर्ड के अंदर एक फीलिंग कंपटीशन की इट स्टार्टेड कमिंग. तो वो मिस्टर वरियर कहते हैं कि यस ही वाज कॉम्पिटेटिव बट नॉट इन अ बैड सेंस. ओके, Richard wasn't interested in winning for winning sake or winning to get a prize. Now very important. Richard was competitive, but he was not uh, interested in only winning. Or he did not only participate just for the sake of winning the prize. समझ में आया? उनका इंटरेस्ट ये नहीं था कि सिर्फ जीतना या उनका पार्टिसिपेशन इसलिए नहीं था बेटा कि उन्हें प्राइज जीतना है. लेकिन he was winning. क्यों जीतते थे वो? Because he wanted to do the best job he could do. Why? Because he wanted to give his excellent. Okay, he wanted to prove himself. He wanted to prove his experiments. He wanted to prove his theories. He participated to prove himself. Got it or not? He did not participate only to win the prize. उन्हें प्रूव करना था, अपने आप को बेस्ट साबित करना था. For the right reason, he wants to be the best, and he wanted that whatever he was proving, that was right, और बिल्कुल सही prove करना चाहते थे, and for that he wanted to win, and that is one of the ingredients in the making of a scientist. Okay, ये बहुत बड़ा characteristic होता है in making of a scientist, that the scientist, you know, if you want to become the scientist, you have to prove to be the best. Start with the first rate mind, add curiosity, underline कर लो, characteristics to become a successful scientist. Start with the first rate mind, okay, with a good mind, you know, fresh mind. Curiosity should be there, lot of eagerness, है ना, जिज्ञासा होनी चाहिए, and mix in the will to win for the right reason. और इन्हीं सब कारणों को आप अपने will में, will is wish, इच्छा शक्ति में mix करो, so that you might win for the right theories, for the right experiments, for the right things. Ebright has all these qualities. उनके अंदर ये सारी qualities was there. From the time the book The Travels of Monarch 10 opened the world of science to him, and Richard Ebright has never lost his scientific curiosity. Okay, and the day he read Urquhart की book थी ना, The Travels of Monarch 10, जब से, okay, तो उस बुक ने पूरी एक उनके लिए दुनिया खोल दी. The world of science, you know, it was open to him, and since then he did not stop, okay, and he did not lose his scientific curiosity. और उनकी जो curiosity थी for the science, okay, वो कम नहीं. Followed, beta?
Yes,
Okay, fine. Tomorrow we are going to do the questions. Okay. Goodbye and
ma'am,
Yes,
yeah,
ma'am.
goodbye and take care.
ma'am.
Right? Yes, Samiksha, hurry up. It's time. I have to. Huh.